Before we go into break, we know a lot of you have taken on home loans, and the recent rise in interest rates again will cause you a certain amount of stress. What happens if you miss an EMI or two? What can you do proactively to make sure that debt doesn't build up? And how should you manage your home loan? We've put together this very quick report. Take a look.
For most salaried people, the joy of owning your own home is dampened with the burden of a 20-year home loan and the responsibility of making EMI payments on time for the next 240 months. Now, imagine this. You have a medical emergency or lose your job. What happens if you cannot make your EMI payments?
The most proactive thing you can do is talk to the banks, but also talk to these counseling centers, and there are some excellent not-for-profit counseling centers. There are for-profit counseling centers as well. It is really your choice which ones you want to go to. But if you go to these not-for-profit counseling centers, they help you once they sit with you and understand what the problem is, and they can then help you talk to the bank to work out a satisfactory arrangement.
So what options does a home buyer have? Experts believe that banks are sympathetic, as it is in their interest that you do pay back your loan and do not become a defaulter. So what happens if you have a financial crisis? How willing will banks be to make adjustments? Do remember, no one rule applies to all defaulters. Each individual case is dealt with on its own merit. A person's age, occupation, future income flow, past credit score, and security are important factors which the banks take in consideration.
As a smart investor, you should always be prepared for such unexpected emergencies. You should have at least 5 to 6 months of expenses, including your EMI payments, set aside in an emergency fund. It will help you tide over the crisis without losing that home you worked so hard to buy.
Alright, if you have any questions about your home loans, feel free to write to us on the email ID at the bottom of your screen. Quick break. On the other side,